Alright guys, this is this is gonna be an interesting experience. We're gonna see how this goes. For all I know, you guys can't even hear me. It's just too much of a pain in the ass to figure out if it's working or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and stream, and we're gonna see how it goes. So I just got an Oculus Rift. I got the $400 bundle that Facebook is doing, or Oculus is doing. And I set it up and I bought Lone Echo, which I've heard amazing things about. I've already played for like 5 or 6 minutes here and it's fucking amazing so far. So let's do this.
And you're just now telling me Jack's not coming?
Command wants the Echo unit to assume your duties when you leave for Sirius.
Well, how long has Command known about this?
Liv, I don't think...
How long?
Higher-ups have been discussing it for maybe 6 months.
6 months?
But the final decision didn't come down until late last week.
No, forget it. This is unacceptable.
Command's not really asking for your approval here.
Tell Command to look at our numbers. Look at our harvest totals, purity levels. Our efficiency rating jumps 3 points every quarter. Command wants to see numbers like that on Ceres. I need Jack with me.
Still calling him Jack, huh?
Well, what else would I call him?
Look, I get it. You've been working with that particular unit a while.
Okay, I see where this is going.
But it's a machine. It doesn't actually care about you. Whatever attachment you think you have with it isn't real. It's all just algorithms and subroutines.
I'm actually
This
doing
is
this with my
different.
finger, by the way.
Jack
Not one-to-one,
is
but...
different.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Your orders stand. The Echo unit is to remain on the station. Understood?
Just hear me out.
Is that understood, Captain Rhodes?
Understood. Kronos 2 out.
Let me out of this chicken shit cage.
Jack? What happened?
You were talking to Command?
Oh, yeah. Sorry you had to hear that. Hang on, are you stuck in there?
My diagnostic program crashed.
That's never happened before.
The pod's release procedures may have been affected.
Worked that one out on your own, did you?
I failed to see how sarcasm is going to help.
Sorry, can't help it. Part of my wily British charm.
She pushed me into it.
Weren't you born in space?
You want out of there or not?
Yeah, I want out.
You're all set. Listen, about my conversation with Command, how much did you overhear?
Oh boy.
I heard enough to know I'm no longer going with you to Ceres.
Seems you've earned yourself a promotion. The directors want you to take over my duties as station commander. You'll be in charge.
That would make this our last week together.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Look, they just hit me with this news a few minutes ago. I mean, Command splitting us up, I never even considered it a possibility. I'm not entirely sure what to say. Except... I'm sorry, Jack.
There's no need to apologize, Olivia. While the situation is unfortunate, it's not your fault.
Come on then. No sense putting it off. Let's get our last week started. Why don't you go activate the bridge while I pull the overnights?
Copy that.
Alright. I'm gonna report this swear monkey.
Your swear count is not increased for nearly 10 hours. Congratulations.
Oh, quit playing with that damn thing. I mean, shit.
Never mind.
Okay, what?
You seem upset.
You're getting way too good at reading human responses, you know that.
Well, I have had a few years of practice.
Yeah. It shows.
This hull plate is from Liv's first accident on the station. Unless we experience 22 further incidents in the next week, she will end her tenure as captain with the fewest accidents in Kronos 2's history. Would you like me to archive this list for you? That way we could remove this note.
No, thanks. I actually like a bit of clutter. Makes it feel more like home.
I am well aware of this fact.
Are you calling me messy?
Not at all. You're ranking officer. Station tidiness is up to your discretion.
Now you're getting it. And when you're in charge, you can keep it as spotless as you like.
Are you going to leave these behind?
I hadn't really thought about it. Why? Do you want to keep them?
And what purpose would I have for toy dinosaurs?
Oh, something to remember me by?
You forget my memory is archived. I can remember you anytime I wish.
Suit yourself. They won't be the same.
It's kind of hard to get used to, but it's cool.
23-11. It would appear I'm going to win. Again.
Now hold on. I've still got 7 days. Plenty of time to stage my epic comeback.
Considering the significant difference between our two scores and given your win-loss record, I would estimate the odds of you staging an epic comeback are approximately 3,725 to 1.
Wow, Jack, that is just some of the worst trash talk I've ever heard.
This is the first helium-3 deposit mined at the Kronos 2 facility.
What am I supposed to do? Not that I mind like playing around with this shit, but
This is an official Echo Arena disc. Where did you acquire it?
My dad got it for me at a match back on Juno. You know, you'd probably be pretty good at it. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to play?
Occasionally. I do find the game's strategies intriguing.
You should give it a go sometime with the labour units. Be good for you to have a hobby.
well, can I do that right now? Hey, buddy.
Unit 12, are those repairs on schedule?
Affirmative. Data network maintenance will be completed by 09:30 on October 8th, 2126.
Acknowledged.
Alright. I'm kind of surprised they're gonna make me go out in space. I feel like I'm gonna go floating off. Garbage. I don't need this. This is fine. I've done this.
Did you say you wanted me to activate the bridge?
That I did. Towards the forward center console.
Ah. Towards the forward center console. Oh, I'm gonna make my way over there. Gonna lose my balance here. What we got here? I'm gonna report this bobblehead to command. Okay, well. I should get further away.
This model is meant to depict an S8 labor unit, is it not?
That's right. Why? Is something wrong with it?
Well,
It is highly inaccurate.
Sort of the joke, Jack.
I failed to find the humor in erroneous proportions.
Of course you would.
Transitioning to daytime cycle.
okay.
I'm really going to miss this part. I'll get started on the morning checklist in a bit. Just give me a moment to soak in this view.
Take your time.
This is kind of amazing. I'm actually doing this motion right now. Oh, ow.
Jack, you're blocking my view.
Sorry. What would you like me to do, ma'am?
Command splitting us up. It bothers you.
I just thought you'd be coming with me, is all.
No assignment is ever permanent. I would think you'd know that better than anyone.
Well, that's certainly true.
It is entirely possible that we will work together again sometime in the future.
Maybe. Here's hoping. So, Jack, I suppose congratulations are in order
For what?
for your promotion.
There's really no need for that.
Come on now, it's a big deal. In a few days, you'll be Captain Jack. So, congratulations, Captain Jack.
What I mean is, as an Echo unit, I hold no official rank. So technically, I can't be promoted.
Right. Well, that's too bad. Captain Jack has quite the ring to it.
Also, you are the only person who calls me Jack. To everyone else, I am merely Echo 1.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
I have no...
What was that? Jack, did you feel that? What the hell? Please tell me you can see that.
What am I looking at? Yeah.
Affirmative. I see it.
Any idea what it is?
I'm afraid not. There are no records of any such phenomenon in the Atlas Interplanetary Database. It is an anomaly.
What the... Jack, are you alright?
I believe so.
You were glitching out.
The disturbance briefly disrupted my internal systems, but I'm not reading any permanent damage. Liv, it's possible that anomaly is not entirely stable.
You think?
Priority alert.
The holo table. Something's wrong.
I'll investigate.
Hera, initiate broad spectrum scan.
What's the
Focus
holo
on the
thing?
following coordinates.
Hera, status report.
Multiple Tier 1 malfunctions detected.
Isolate and identify.
Acknowledged. Isolating. Awaiting input. Saturn Orbital Zone Beta. Orbital Mining Facility. Designation, Kronos 2.
We got. No. Get your feet off the table, you animal.
Central Mining Station. Malfunctions isolated.
That is a lot of red.
Perhaps it's not as bad as it looks.
Ground fault recorded in the cargo bay.
I want to check to see if any got any comments here. Just see how this is going. Okay.
Possible circuit overload. Reading marked temperature increase in the core containment chamber. Lockdown procedures in effect. Power failure reported in primary oxygen garden. Emergency failsafes triggered.
What, that's it? That's all we've got to go on?
Hera, can you give us an in-depth scan of each affected area?
Negative. Unable to establish communication with cube satellites.
Wait, we lost the CubeSats? How the hell did we... Ah, forget it. Let's just have a look for ourselves. Where are you, you little bugger? Ah, here we are. Jack, could you do us a favor and scan this CubeSat?
I'll need to calibrate my scanner first. Stand by. It'll only be a moment.
Module A-131. Data scanner. Your scanning tool allows you to collect data on anything in the environment. Please exit the pod to begin calibrating it. Please follow me to the disk spawner at the back of the room. Please move to the disk spawner in the back of the room. Now activate your scanner by pressing the button on top of your hand. Both of your hands have this functionality. Good. Now aim the scanner at the I/O port on the disk spawner and hold the trigger to initiate a scan. After scanning something, its name will appear next to your hand on the scanner's data tab. To see the results of your scan, grasp the tab and pull it away from your hand. Pull the data tab now. Excellent. Use the button on top of your hand to deactivate the scanner now. Good. To complete this module, gather scan data on 5 other materials or objects. You must scan additional objects or materials to complete this calibration module. 4 scans remaining.
Um,
3 scans remaining. 2 scans remaining. 1 scan remaining. Initiating human sarcasm. I thought we were friends, Echo 1. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
All set?
Scanner fully calibrated.
Heads up. Give that CubeSat a scan. See if you can work out what's wrong with it.
oh, fine. Okay,
Scan complete.
Right. Well, what's the story?
According to these readings, something was disrupting the CubeSat's ability to communicate with the rest of the sensor network.
Was?
My scanner appears to have reset the CubeSat's transmitters and restored the connection.
Oh, well, problem solved. All you have to do is find and scan every last CubeSat we have scattered across the entire facility.
Sounds like fun.
Of course, it would to you. I'll send an objective to your ARM computer, but consider it low priority for now.
Objective received.
Right then, on to the real problems. What do you think? What's next?
well,
Hera's scan of the anomaly will likely take some time. Perhaps we should get started on repairing those malfunctions.
Good idea. That anomaly's certainly given us plenty to do. I count 3 Tier 1 malfunctions that need our attention. I'll need a few minutes to pull today's command codes off my console. You can just keep yourself occupied till then, I'm sure.
Of course.
course. What am I doing?
Unit 12, are you all right? Were you damaged by that pulse?
Status report. Negligible damage received to internal coolant systems. All other systems nominal.
Good. Proceed with your current assignment.
Affirmative.
Do you think you'll visit Earth now that you've been transferred to the inner planets?
I've thought about it. Be nice to finally see London.
Where your parents are from.
Right. My father never could stop singing its praises. He never called it by name, though. It was just the city. As though it were the only one that had ever existed.
Ragefish.
These patches are from Liv's previous missions. Looks like she'll need a new plaque for the Kronos 2 mission. These are all items I've given to Liv. She appears to have kept them in excellent condition.
Play.
She go.
There will be no use for this equipment once the station is fully automated. My own motor functions do not atrophy. I'm still not certain how these are used.
Alright, what exactly is she want me to do here? Where did she go? Where'd that little guy go? Alright. Sometimes this one doesn't work as good, I've noticed. I don't know if it's my sensor.
Ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. As soon as I figure out how to get up here.
Yes, let's get started.
Great. Not the best way to start our last week. Don't believe we've ever seen this many malfunctions all at the same time. Of course, we've never had an unidentified spatial anomaly just magically.
I need to figure out where the hell I am in the room. Hang on. And I want to check. Oh, that was a, somebody just commented, the three,
So
three
it's kind of
seashells. That's a
Brilliant.
Demolition Man reference, I think. Never figured out what they're for. How to use them.
The bioregeneration systems in this sector are still functional. These samples are in no danger. Hopefully the flora in the oxygen garden are also unharmed.
Ooh, I almost lost my balance. Ooh.
Ah! What the?
Warning, unsecured cargo in the hold.
Yeah,
Think.
that much I worked out. Can you tell me why we have unsecured cargo in the hold?
Negative.
Okay, well, we might want to look into that. All right,
That's
Jack.
the-
Looks like there's a lot to do this morning.
Any priority alerts?
Well, it'll be your station soon. What problem do you want to tackle first?
Send the data to my ARM computer. I'll have a look.
Let's see.
Take a look at your objectives on your ARM computer and let me know which one you want to address first.
I'm thinking
Let's fix the power failure in the oxygen garden.
Okay, follow me.
How do we get rid of this? Where'd you go, baby? Whew.
Looks like the power failure knocked out the door to the oxygen garden. I'll pull the manual release.
You know, it'd be crazy if you could somehow suspend yourself while you're playing this game.
And of course, the access panel is stuck. Jack, I think you're going to have to cut through.
I'll need to calibrate my reactive cutter first.
Right. Considering the power outage, let's also calibrate your entry light.
Module A, 901. Reactive cutter. Please exit the activation pod and proceed to the door ahead. Activate your reactive cutter by pressing the glowing touch point on the underside of your wrist. Highlighting cuttable surface. Use the reactive cutter to cut through the highlighted brackets. Please cut through the highlighted brackets to proceed. Cutter functionality test complete. Lift open the door to proceed. Highlighting cuttable surface. Use your reactive cutter to cut out a portion of the highlighted panel. Once you have cut away enough of the panel, press the hollow button to complete this calibration module. Please press the hollow button to complete the calibration module. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
Fucking neat. Fucking neat.
Module H-144. Helmet visor.
I'm a robot.
You can open and close your helmet visor by pressing the button on the left side of your helmet with your index finger. Please open your helmet visor now. Now please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead. You can activate your headlamp by pressing a button on the right side of your helmet. Once your headlamp is on, shine it on my location. Well done. I am moving to new coordinates in the next room. Find me and shine your headlamp on my location.
I'm now picturing all kinds of horror games in this environment. Fucking Dead Space, man. Oh. I'm getting hard just thinking about it.
Excellent.
Found
Please
you.
press the button on the right side of your helmet to turn off the headlamp and complete the module. Calibration module complete.
Reactive cutter and headlamp calibrated successfully.
Copy that. Cut through the access panel so we can pull the door release handle. Excellent, follow me. Let's get started.
She pushed me.
Hope you're not afraid of the dark.
No.
Can you use your headlamp to help me find the electrical grid maintenance panel?
Affirmative.
We'll find it. There it is. Oh, I fucked that up.
Despite the damage, the test groups appear unharmed. Olivia, I've located the maintenance panel.
Perfect. Keep your light on it for a moment while I remove the cover.
Just your glorified flashlight.
Heads up, Jack. Coming through.
Sure. Move for you, baby. Hey, watch it. Ow, hey, come on.
Looks like we've got some fused wiring.
Status report?
The short caused a full system crash. We'll need to reset each of the environmental controls. Can you find the emergency junction while I sort out this mess?
Do you require assistance?
With this? No, this shouldn't be a problem. In training, we had to do this in vacuum conditions. I'll take a few Tier 1 malfunctions any day.
You will certainly be leaving Kronos 2 with a vast surplus of duct tape, Liv.
That's because duct tape fixes everything.
Everything?
What? You don't think so?
No, it can't. I have repair schematics for over 50,000 hardware profiles, and none of them mention duct tape.
Well, you're just not being creative enough.
As you say, Captain. Liv, this airlock has been inoperable for 57 days.
And when that hits 64 days, it'll no longer be my problem.
You mean it will be my problem?
Heavy is the head that bears the crown, Jack.
I've reached the junction cover. Did you bring a spanner?
Just cut through the bolts. We can deal with the cleanup after we figure out what's wrong with the station.
Affirmative. Going hot.
Let's get the junction online so we can start the diagnostics.
Electronic interface. I'll need to use my scanner to link up with the I/O port. Emergency power online.
The backup conduit only has enough juice to diagnose one system at a time. Go ahead and get started when you're ready.
Excuse me. Oh, this is a tight squeeze. Oh, I'm getting better. Might not seem like it, but I am. Okay. Oh, here we go.
The alert must have shut down water flow to the hydroponic systems.
It's designed to seal the main reservoir in case of a breach. We'll need to pump the handle to restore pressure to the pump.
I can pump this handle to restore pressure to the irrigation system.
Push to close. Ah.
Water flow restored.
Irrigation system within operating parameters.
Good. That should help keep the plants healthy.
Guys, this is
Use the
really
junction
fun.
to select another system.
I can't stress enough. Oh. There. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's get up there. Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh.
The O2 mixture is off. I'll need to adjust the levels of atmospheric exchange.
Careful with that, Jack. One of us still has to breathe the air here for the next few days.
Okay. Oxygen balancer. Just a little bit. Okay.
Bioregenerative systems calibrated.
CO2 capture optimized for both plant and mammalian passengers.
Mammalian, huh? How flattering.
Apologies, Liv. I didn't mean to sound clinical.
Once I'm gone, you'll probably be able to shut down this part of the room.
I think I'll keep it, actually, to add color.
Jack, you aren't starting to enjoy botany, are you?
Is that unusual?
Depends who you ask.
So
That's two down.
fucking cool.
Let's tackle the last system.
The transformer can't form a complete circuit.
We probably need to realign the coils. Run a scan to confirm.
The coils have been damaged.
Shit. Unlock them so we can get a closer look.
Parts of the coils are damaged. If I can form one complete row, I should be able to restore power flow. I can't move the coils with the locking mechanism engaged. Conversion coils unlocked.
As long as we can still form one complete row, we should be able to get the transformer back online.
What they're asking me to do here. Ah.
Power current
Amazinhas.
stabilized.
Conversion process successful. Current strong.
Nice job. Once I finish replacing these wires, we should be able to get the lights on. Hera, verify all Oxygen Garden subsystems.
Subsystems within normal parameters.
Right. I'm about done here. Do you see the access panel near me?
How are you feeling?
A little better now. I'm distracting myself by making a list of ways I can sneak you off to Sirius. So far, I'm down to hiding you in my luggage.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Well, I'd disassemble you first.
I stand by my previous statement.
Hello.
Yes, Jack?
What the access panel are you talking about? Access panel. What's she talking about?
What should I be doing right now?
We're about wrapped up here. We just need to throw the breaker to get the power back on.
Don't know where that is. Ah. Your tootsies are touching me.
I see the access panel.
Good. Now listen carefully. To restore power to the sector, we need a priming current in the power coupling. That means... you'll need to wait and throw the main breaker on my mark. Got it?
Acknowledged. I will await your command before throwing the breaker.
Main breaker.
Removing utility cover. Please stand by.
I've got to pump the primer handle before you throw the breaker. Let me know when you're ready and I'll count us down.
On your command.
Acknowledged. Throw the switch in 3, 2, 1. I'm clear.
Oxygen garden operational. Environmental control systems restored.
That's one more system we don't have to worry about.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Don't jinx it, Jack. There's no wood to knock on around here. Well, there's still the ground fault in the cargo bay and the temperature spike in core containment. What's next on the agenda?
Let's get the cargo bay squared away.
Okay, follow me. One of the cargo banks must be malfunctioning. We probably blew a fuse. I'd start by checking the fuse compartment at each cargo bank. Hera, unlock them, please. Just don't pull any good fuses, or we'll have loads more cleanup to do.
An encrypted audio file. Curious. When the anomaly scrambled the CubeSat, it inadvertently connected them to a secure Atlas Corporation network. If I scan more of them, I may be able to crack the encryption. The fuse looks intact. Power flow stable. Current looks stable. No problems here.
Keep looking. Something went wrong in here. Jack, that's not... now you did it.
Oops.
That was a good fuse, Jack. Put it back.
I can't put this away until all the fuses are functional.
Mind pointing that somewhere else?
Don't need it. I don't. Oh, oh. Alright, this one looks bad.
I think I've located the problem. This fuse is blown. We'll need a replacement.
Affirmative. Wait there, I'll bring you a new one from the supply drawers. This should do it.
Thank you.
Got you covered.
Power flow restored. Maglocks coming online.
Copy that. Go ahead and secure the cargo.
Alright. Secure the cargo.
I should put this away.
Secure the cargo. Very secure. I shall make this so secure. If I can fit. Oh. Okay. In you go.
Strong contact from the Maglocks. That's one down.
Oh, there's one of those guys. Let's get that quick.
I'm starting to crack the encryption. If I find more CubeSats, I should be able to save the completed audio file to my ARM computer. That will let me share any files I find with Liv once I've gathered enough information.
I can't stress enough how cool this is, you guys. Whoops, I let go of the box. You have no idea how awesome it is to feel like you're actually in zero G. And just everything you think is gonna work, works. Get your fucking ass in there. Alright, let's get this. Within reason. There we go.
This device is designed to purge high levels of radiation. Hopefully, we never have to use it.
Was that a new one? Let's see.
Standard Atlas Corporation cargo containers, magnetically secured.
Alright. Need one more. Hera. You son of a bitch. Wasn't smart. No.
Cargo secure.
Did it?
Good. Now you just have to clean up the rest of the mess you made.
No. You can't be serious. What do you mean? You can't be serious that I have to go pick this shit up. I'm not gonna clean my room.
What am I supposed to be working on now?
We need to stow the cargo crates.
Well, they're stowed already. I got them all. That's all, baby. Is that another one? I was wearing it for a second there. How cool is that? What I just did just that. That right there. $400. It's worth it. Baby, I don't know where the other solar panels are. Is that another one? Wonder.
We aren't troubleshooting this problem yet. I should follow Liv.
Oh. Huh. Where does that one come from? Is that one always there? Give me so much trouble. Oh my god. Alright. There. Happy?
What am I supposed to be working on now?
We need to stow the cargo crates.
I've done that. Stowed. I don't think there's any over here that need to be stowed. Confused. Bug, maybe? That would really ruin the experience. Oh.
Just one more to go.
No.
All the cargo has been stowed.
Let's lock the system down to make sure this doesn't happen again.
I'll throw the lockdown lever.
Lockdown engaged.
Thanks, Jack. I feel better already. Let's move on, shall we? That just leaves the temperature spike in core containment. Follow me, Jack.
I'll follow you anyway.
Find anything?
Nothing conclusive. Your body is radiation hardened. Care to take a look inside?
I'll see what I can ascertain.
Hera, disable all containment safety protocols and unseal the hatch.
Acknowledged. Awaiting manual operation.
Head on in. I'll see you on the other side.
How do I get in there?
You'll need to seal yourself in before we can expose the cores, Jack.
Huh? Oh. Wait. Let's see much of an opening there.
Close the hatch so we can get started, Jack.
I should finish calibrating my radiation shield before we continue.
Acknowledged. Standing by.
Module A, 251. Radiation shield. Your scanner can detect hazardous radiation fields capable of damaging you. Please activate your scanner and use it to assess the irradiated area ahead. Please activate your scanner and scan the irradiated zone in front of you. Your scanner places tracking points that display the area's radiation level. When you are ready to proceed, please exit the activation pod. Your radiation shield will protect you for a limited time. A shield meter is located on both of your wrists below your arm computer. You can use this to monitor your shield levels. Now please use your scanner to find the least hazardous route through the room and reach the exit.
Ooh, that one's bad. Ooh, it's not so bad. Oh, it's probably the best.
Higher levels of radiation will drain your shield faster. The radiation monitor on your wrist displays the radiation level of your current location. Please keep it in mind. If your shield is depleted, your body will suffer irreparable damage. Please be careful.
So bad.
Shields at 50%.
Come on. Did it.
You can draw energy from induction panels to replenish your radiation shield. This module will complete when your shield is fully recharged. Please pull the handle toward you to begin recharging. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
Radiation shield fully operational.
Copy that. Let's get started by opening the core enclosures. The code is 5826.
Authorization accepted. Warning. Radiological activity detected.
Oh. That explains the temperature spike.
At least one of the fusion cores is leaking radiation.
Your scanner should help you zero in on the source. Pretty far off the mark. Try scanning somewhere else. Getting warmer. Keep scanning along that trajectory. Nice shot. I'd say that warrants a closer look. I'll activate the I/O port so you can scan it to open the enclosure.
Shields at 95%. Enclosure unlocked.
You'll need to scan the individual cores to determine which is causing the problem.
How's that upside down?
Microfractures in the fuel assembly. Radiation at unsafe levels.
That could contaminate the entire fuel reserve. We'll need to jettison the core. To unlock it, enter 6102 at the central console.
For fuck's sake.
Core released.
Bring it to the disposal conduit
Oh,
at the
that's
bottom
why.
of the chamber.
I just got turned around completely. What do you want me to do, babe? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I got it. Careful with that.
Emergency disposal conduit online. Fusion core marked for disposal. Stand by. Awaiting manual confirmation.
Once you open the conduit, you'll need to seat the core into the launch tube and use the lever to eject it.
I did it
Keep
already.
an eye on your shield levels while you're in
Emergency
transit.
disposal
The
conduit
area
online.
is still irradiated.
There has to be another damaged core. Check the other enclosures.
I'll keep looking.
A second hotspot. I'm activating the I/O port so you can check the enclosure.
That one.
Shields at 50%.
This core is similarly damaged.
Bloody hell. It has to go. Punch in 7641 at the central console to unlock it.
Ah.
Same routine here. Run it to the disposal conduit and jettison the core.
Fusion core marked for disposal. Stand by. Awaiting manual confirmation. Radioactive material jettisoned.
Radiation levels returning to normal.
Thank God for that. Looks like we live to fight another day. Let's shut the enclosures so we can get you out of there. Re-enter the code in the center console. 5826.
Alright, I gotta turn around again. Okay.
Core containment re-engaged.
You're looking a bit worse for wear. Maybe you should use your ARM computer to upload to another shell?
Initiating manual reboot.
Reboot initiated.
Brand new.
We should reseal the hatch before we move on, Jack. I'll meet you on the other side, by the hatch.
Look at that.
Hull fractures, multi-system failures. Glad to be out of there.
I've always wondered, does that hurt?
My diagnostic systems detect structural damage in real time. It isn't necessary for me to feel pain in an organic sense.
Looking sharp, Jack. Did you get dolled up for me?
I know you like it when I look my best.
Such a gentleman. Chamber temperature is back within normal limits. Nice job in there, Jack.
Thank you.
All right, that ought to do it.
Pretty good.
We're all set. Hey, Jack. High five.
Hold on. Ah.
Oh, fine. Be that way.
Oh my god. Come
Well,
on, lady.
thanks for your help, regardless.
That's what I'm here for.
Where'd she go?
And here I thought it was to keep me from going round the bend.
That is also true. As your Echo unit, I am charged with ensuring your safety and well-being. That includes monitoring your demeanor for signs of mental instability.
You're joking.
No, not at all. Were I not here, it is entirely possible you'd have thrown yourself out an airlock by now. Statistically speaking, of course.
Okay. There's a thought that's going to linger. Thanks for that.
Captain Rhodes, full spectrum scan of the anomaly is complete.
All right, Hera. Push the results to the holo table in the EVA staging area.
Acknowledged.
Come on, Jack. Let's go have a look at the results. Maybe we'll learn something useful about this anomaly of ours.
That does seem likely, considering we currently know nothing at all.
Suppose I can't argue with that.
Hera, status report.
Status, green. All systems nominal.
Well, that's good news. But what about our anomaly? Where is it?
Hera, display the anomaly's current location.
Acknowledged.
Ah, there we go. Wait, hang on. Hera, is this image to scale?
Affirmative.
So the anomaly has increased in size.
Not a good sign. Let's get a closer look. Okay, let's see.
Curious.
I can't make head nor tail out of any of this data. What about you?
The data appears to have been corrupted somehow.
It's the same for all the readings. Spectrometer, interferometer, LiDAR... all rubbish.
Interference from the anomaly must be disrupting the transmission signal.
So, our sensor network is useless. What now?
I'll exit the station and investigate the anomaly up close.
Absolutely not.
If I use my scanner, I can bypass the sensor network. I'll be able to examine the data in real time.
We've seen what that thing can do to your systems. What if you get shut down out there? You don't want to talk. That's fine. I get it. Okay, well... no sense wasting any more time then. Let's get you into the airlock, sharpish.
Caution. Airlock opening.
Sure, I'll take a break. This one's gonna get really
If you're going out there, you'll need an EVA rig. There should be some inside the airlock.
Alright.
Just take one off.
Ooh. Sweaty. Let's see here. Oh boy. Well, that was really fun, guys. Very, very cool. But I've got to quit.